Madayao, Davao. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Davao Oriental. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Raven from Two Ways Tours and Travel. I will be your tour guide in this tour. I will tell you all about the things you will see in Davao Oriental. We are here in the eastern tip of Davao region in Mindanao. Thank you for availing the 3 days and 2 nights voyage in Davao Oriental. So before we proceed in discussing the itinerary, let's do a head count first, alright? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And alright, perfect. You're all complete. Davao Oriental presents one of the best opportunities for you to experience adventure, thrills, and fun in the Philippines. It is a premium ecotourism destination with a vast landscape teeming with hidden natural wonders such as waterfalls, white beaches, and unspoiled tropical mountains and forests. I'll guarantee you that you will gain knowledge and fun experience by staying here for 3 days and 2 nights. If you have any questions, you can ask me directly to answer your inquiries.
Before we reach our first destination, I'd like to inform everyone about the brief safety precautions that I have prepared for you, and I have 5 precautions that I want you all to remember while we're on our tour, and I call it 5 hand star precautions. First is secure your belongings like wallets and bags, and please do not leave them unattended anywhere. Second is you should be around with the group, or you should be within the group, and please notify me if you're going to do or you're going somewhere like going to the bathroom, because I will just allow you to go to the bathroom and I'll give you some time for that. Third is interact with the inhabitants and the culture. So each time we go to a new destination or new spot, you're given a window time to investigate the place and to interact with the locals. Fourth is leave the destination as it is. We went there clean, so we need to leave it clean also. So there are trash bins every spot or every location, and you need to throw your garbages properly. The fifth one is enjoy. Enjoy every second of our tour. And in order for us to enjoy our trip, we must bear in our minds that safety comes first and everything must be done on time. So if I say we need to get back to our tourist bus at exactly 12:30 p.m., then that is 12:30 p.m. exact. 12:30 p.m. sharp. Understand? Okay. And now I have 2 things with me. I have my whistle, and if you hear this, it signifies that you need to search around, investigate the destination. And the second one is I have a flag. If you see me waving this flag, that indicates that you should go back to the halt and listen. Is that alright, my dear tourists? Okay, I hear you say yes, so let's go. Okay. Time check, it's already 7:30 a.m. and we will be arriving at our first destination in 15 minutes. Before you discover the magnificent city of southeastern part of Mindanao, then you must visit first the Baywalk, where the I Love Mate welcomes you. The Baywalk welcomes everyone with a massive welcoming front of the sea that is stated I love mate, and the word love is actually substituted with a heart shape, which is love also. And it is surrounded by a man-made water fountain. This is also the location where city events held, like the Festival of Sambuukan, which is a week-long celebration for gratitude for the year's gift of bountiful harvest and a recognition of the city's foundation anniversary every 29th of October. Baywalk is gaining popularity simply because of the ambience and this place where people wants to relax and have fun with their family, and of course it was created for the settlers to enjoy the set of beauty. It gives free admissions or free entrance as long as you visitors wants to assist and help preserving the cleanliness of the bay or the park. There are locals that really enjoy going here to do exercise like jogging or walking, and And that is because of the view, the fresh wind of the morning sun over the seas, and the postcard beauty. It's like old postcard that OFW or family from abroad send it to us. They send it to someone they love. And look at the sun. Look at the sun. It is setting behind the mountains. It is really beautiful. Outside the park, there are several boutiques and souvenir store that you can buy pasalubong for your family. And also there are shops that is selling food and beverages that you may bring inside the park. But as you bring them inside the park, please do not forget my fourth hand star reminder or rules. Give you an hour to take pictures, enjoy the view, and have some quick breakfast. And I'll be meeting you here at the exact spot at the exact 8:45 a.m. So go on and have fun, my dear tourists. I really hope you enjoy our first destination and try their very own delicacies. But that ended there for now, because our next destination awaits you to discover them. So, I hope everyone is ready, so let's go. So everybody listen, I have another 5 rules that I want you to remember when we get inside. The first one is observe silence, because it's not an open area, and your voices, when you shout and when you talk so loud, the voices will gonna echo inside. So it is also to give other tourists a privacy. Second is there is no food allowed inside. It is forbidden to bring food or any beverages. Third is be aware of signages and red ropes barrier, because there are some of their pieces or photographs or statues and other memorabilia that we're not allowed to touch. The fourth one is please stay in the group and do not go anywhere alone. And if you want to go to a bathroom, then just notify me, because I will allow you to go to the bathroom. And the last one is remember all the 4 added rules that I have just said it a while ago. Our next destination is the Sumbangan Davao Oriental Provincial Museum, simply known as Sumbangan Museum. It is a local museum that is showcasing exhibits that is related to the province of Davao Oriental. The museum contains 3 sections dedicated to 3 areas of the province history. The first one is the masterpiece of the Sugban, is the skeleton of a 16.15 to 3.0 feet sperm whale named Davor. The skeleton, which was found in the shore of the Governor Generoso, is said to be the biggest in the Philippines, or the biggest sperm whale found in the Philippines. The second one is the Mandaya and the Calagan ethnic groups that you can found here. And just like this, the Mandaya tribe accessories, Dagmay waving, and this one, a photo of a Mandaya tribe. This is so beautiful. Like look at the picture. Right? These are just some that you can find here in Sugbagan Museum in Mata City. The museum also includes a tribute to the victims of Typhoon Pablo, which hit Mindanao 2 years ago before the museum opened. The last one is the Mount Hamiguitan Biodiversity. And did you know that Mount Hamiguitan has a high level of land-based ecological diversity? Well, yes, it is. You heard me right. The mountain is a home of around 1,300 plants and animal species, and yes, all of these species are uniquely found here, and they are just all be found in this area or in this mountain, including the Philippine tarsier, fruit bat, Philippine eagle, and other many more that you are undoubtedly be interested in learning about it. What you can see from here in this wall and the wall behind you are the flora and fauna of Mount Hamiguitan. Another trivia from you, Mount Hamiguitan Range Wildlife Sanctuary is actually part of the 15th Biogeographic Zone here in the Philippines. I heard that from one of my friends who study, and he is very interested in wildlife. and he told me about it that it would be nice and helpful to give some new trivias to the tourists, and which is true actually. And look at these photographs. This is so vibrant. Look at the color. It's so beautiful. These are just some of the species, plant species that you can find in the mountain. We still have an hour to roam around, and I'll give you that opportunity to take some pictures, have fun, enjoy, and discover more about the place, about the history of Davao Oriental. And if you have any question, please don't hesitate to ask me and to approach me, because that's a good thing that you ask me, and it means that you are interested, and it's my pleasure to give you information and assist you. On your way to the left, there are some souvenir stores and photo booth where you can buy some souvenir as pasalubong and take some pictures as remembrance. And please remember the 5-star rules and the other 5 rules that I just added earlier before we enter here. And I'll be meeting you here again in this exact spot, waving my flag at exact 11:50 a.m. So go on, have fun, my dear tourists. Time check, it's already 11:50 a.m. and time for you to have lunch, and you can have your lunch until 1 p.m. and I'll be meeting you at the entrance at exact 1:10 p.m. And always remember the hand-star precautions and the other rules, and always wear your smiles. Are we clear with that, my dear tourists? Okay.
There sure are a lot of magnificent places to visit here in Mati. Doesn't it feel overwhelming to witness such beautiful creations? Don't worry, because we are just getting started. Later, we will get to know more about the wonders of Mati City. But for our next destination, we will be spending the rest of the day at Mahican Beach for you to experience the crystal clear water, exciting waves, and more activities. But before we end, we will be heading to our last destination, which will be the Sleeping Dinosaur. But for the meantime, we will be having our lunch at Marian's restaurant. Make sure to fill in your empty stomach to gain your energy up for the next trip. Is everyone settled? How was the experience? I hope everyone had a good time. So that would be all for our last destination. As we travel ahead our drop-off, let me say thank you for choosing 2A Tours and Travel, and we will be hoping to see you again next time. But of course, thank you to our driver, our coach captain, for keeping us safe in our every destination. And thank you to you too. Thank you to you for this successful trip. I had fun. Everyone was so attentive and had a good time. I hope everyone had a great time, a full memory to cherish, and the stories to share to everyone as we part our ways. So, in 10 minutes, we will be arriving to our drop-off area. Everyone, kindly check your belongings and make sure you don't forget anything. So, once again, thank you for choosing 2A Tours and Travel. This has been your tour guide, Ines Iki, dropping you off.
And as this is the end of Davao Oriental Tour, on behalf of 2A's Tour and Travel, we thank you for being here and taking the time to visually listen to us and what we had to say. And I wish you all had a pleasant and memorable journey and learning a lot in this trip. So if you like to give a feedbacks about your tour, you are welcome to express it through us or in our 2A's Tour and Travel website. Your complaints will be our pleasure, as it will be an opportunity for our agency to do better to our future tourists. So in behalf of 2A's Tour and Travel, we thank you for choosing us to be part of your memorable journey. Remember, pick a place wisely, because one's destination is not just a place. It is a new way of seeing things. So I hope to see you in your future tours. This is Kyla, your tour guide. Thank you and goodbye.